Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
Wasting no time taking a shot. He's got it along the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play right out of the gate.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The quick out. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The play-action fake. Trying to barrel in. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Slings it downfield. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Avery. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass. With the catch, it's Parks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Parks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first. There he goes! He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on second down. Looking to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the right. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Turning it on.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's got it again. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They just keep firing. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Denson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. That is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The sure hands, it's Parks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And he's in for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Denson. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34, got to be expeditious here. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time on target. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Denson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. QB draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass, using the quick game.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Parks. Open space at the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Skips away from pressure. Down he goes. He tried to get out of trouble, and this defense wasn't having it.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly to the tight end. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. Breaks into the open. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. The give on the option. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
As a coach, that is exactly what you want. You want complementary football. The offense has been doing their thing. This defense now stepping up, maybe trying to get the football back to their offense again.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Give to the single back. Across the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. A little floater there that falls incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all all knotted up.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun to give, looking for room. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Quick spin on the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Handoff to the single running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And now this offense will take the field again. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. Ooh, he got loose. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice.
There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Parks. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. And they're in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead in just a few minutes left. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Off play action. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Denson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
And they've trusted their QB to...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Trailing by a touchdown. Getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Going to the running game. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He's got it. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. From the gun. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point is good. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Parks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And now they've moved into the red zone. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Fourth and goal for the game. Trying to pound it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?